Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. This is what happened in my life last week. Started off in Florida, no time for a Dutch baby, just a bagel and egg. That's pretty much what the whole weekend looked like. Rain, rain, rain for the World's Masters Championships. This is the group I worked with first. And these are the winners out of that group in the hammer throw. My good friend Bean Summer got to sit inside all weekend. These guys are 65 and older.
Woo!
Danny Ellis. I never competed against John, but I did Danny Ellis several times. Of course, you can't have a Highland Games without a pipe band. This next group of ladies had 60 to 64 and then 65 and up. Still working out and training. They all had matching uniforms.
Not very good, Larry.
Indoors now at the sheaf toss. Up and over, just like that. This is Stacy Marble. Her husband's already gotten down to the arena. There were no steps anywhere, and she wanted to make sure that this got into my happened last week. Julia here transcribing. She likes to practice her letters by transcribing books. This is her birthday invitation she made. And while I was there in Florida, Kate was with the adults in jiu-jitsu. On the way home now, this is the cotton fields in southern Georgia. Lots of them. Got home and was able to plant some lettuce. And hopefully it will come up. We'll have some salads this winter. This is a bird bath I've been working with. The birds love it, and I love watching them. Eli came and spent the day. He's on winter or fall break, so he spent the day with us. We had a lot of fun swinging on our big rope swing. I love that giggle. Of course, you had to feed the fish. And he loves the zip line. And this is what the zip line looks like. I took this in his britches here. This is what it looks like when he's going down. You got a kick out of that. And you can't come to our house without going down the roller coaster. And he did it more than once. 150 feet long. And we finished off the day by getting him really dizzy. This is a new bird feeder we have on the kitchen window. Birds have been slow to come to it. More of that bird bath. This mockingbird taking a nice shower. The anoles are out everywhere. They're really hard to film, but I caught this guy napping. Here's the doe that comes back. She spends day and night, afternoon and night. And 3 raccoons. These guys visit almost every night. I put this video in here because this one cracked me up. He just sits on his hiney there and scoops up the corn. And of course, Mildred and Goldie still working around. Some of the bird feeders I've started feeding up again because the birds are coming back this fall. And really enjoying seeing them return. They kind of disappear in the summer when they have so much to eat. Here's that doe during the day on the 9th. I had to get a new block. And I made this little sprinkler can fountain this week. Here's a picture of the horses without Nugget. He's at the at the vet hospital. Friday, Karen and I drove up to Illinois, and this is getting into Illinois, the flatlands where we grew up. That's one of the reasons we live in Georgia now, because we wanted to get out of the flatlands of Illinois, and you can just see for miles and miles, and the corn's being harvested all up and down Illinois. I thought this was a good shot of this cardinal. Not sure what he wants to do here. Kind of looking around. Picked up Laura at the airport. She flew in from Texas for the wedding. And here, this deer is Saturday night early morning. And here's a new buck. This buck has not shown up yet. A little 4-pointer, it looks like. A couple of little spikes down there by his forehead. I took some time while in Bloomington to visit the graves of my mom and dad. Here's Lauren had a picture of her. We were in Illinois for Lauren's wedding. She had a picture of mom and dad's wedding day. This is my grandmother and her husband Lester. And this is mom's sister Floy and her husband Harold. And this is the house I grew up in on Evans Street. And it didn't look much better then than it does now. It was a small house. It had 3 bedrooms, but on 2 of the bedrooms you had to go through other people's bedrooms to get there. I do remember the yard being a lot bigger and this hill being a lot steeper, but I guess that's just not the case. This garage was not here when I lived here. This is looking out the front yard at the railroad tracks. We lived very close to the tracks. And in high school, I used to come down here by the tracks and throw the shot put before school to practice. Now, this fence was not here either. And this is a lot that we used to play in. It was a vacant lot we used to play in. Mom used to let us walk to Miller Park, which is about that far, a half an hour walk. But my brother and I would go up there and go fishing all the time. And Miller Park was the biggest park in town, had a little zoo, different features at different times. Has a couple of big lakes. Nice park. Wasn't very busy the day we went. Across the park there is where we used to throw our hooks in a lot, especially when we were young teenagers, 10, 11, 12, 13. We would come out there and go fishing. And this is Bloomington High School. This is where I went to high school. That's the gym right there. Graduated in 1970. Class president. This is the football field. It's across the street. And here's the wedding. Lauren and Gerson. This is my brother's daughter, oldest daughter, walking down the aisle. It was a nice ceremony. They had a build a cross ceremony. I've never seen that. And they exchanged vows. It was in both Spanish and English. Kirsten's from Venezuela. And there they are, husband and wife. Can't say man and wife anymore. And the bubble parade. Stop and take a kiss.
Go photobomb him, Lauren.
And then we went to the reception. The first dance as a couple. Cutting the cake. They were very kind to each other in sharing the pieces. Best part of the whole weekend, got to spend some time with my Texan daughter, Laura. Thanks for watching.